Hi everyone, so yeah, back at it again with another tier ranking video. I'm kind of ashamed, but I'm not, because there's so many like things you can rank, okay? This one is going to be really fucking long. I didn't realise how many characters I put here. I don't know whether we should just do the first bit and then do a part 2 so I can milk it, or just get it all out the way today. We'll see how we're feeling later. But today we're going to be ranking, or I will because you have no control over this, the MCU Avengers. So I'm going to try and not be biased. It's really hard for me, but characters that I like in the comics, sometimes I don't like in the movies and vice versa and all that, and characters I like in the comics I really fucking like in the movies. So I'm going to try and take away that bit and just focus on their MCU appearances, which may not work. Just thinking of the characters on the screen right now, probably not gonna work. This is gonna be a dumpster fire, I can tell. I know I've probably missed some characters, so sorry. I didn't mean to. I think I've got everyone. Half of these aren't even official Avengers. They've just happened to have appeared in Endgame in the final battle, and I know for a fact I've missed people. But let's just ignore that for the sake of ignoring it, okay? This isn't gonna be great. Cool. Sparkling review of this video already. No one needs to comment. I've said it myself. It isn't going to be great. Let's just get stuck in, otherwise we'll be here for ages. Right, so first up. Okay, so I should just talk about the tier list system, I guess. So S to D. S is good, okay? D is bad, I think. Although I watched someone ranking something the other day and their bottom tier was the best tier, and I think I've been doing it the wrong way around this entire time. But whatever, this is my tier list, so S is good, okay? D is bad. I don't fucking know. Let's just get on with this. So, Gamora. Gamora? Do you wanna maybe not freeze? We're off to an amazing start. Okay, let's just put her in A because this is just annoying. Are they all gonna be like that? Can I move Groot? Oh, that is gonna drive me insane. Oh, there you go, okay. You guys probably wouldn't have cared, but that would drive me insane. Gamora. So, Gamora's a weird one. I enjoy her in the Guardians films. I prefer her sister over Gamora, and that's just because I've kind of grown to love Nebula. Because I think her character's been explored a bit more than Gamora's. Although, now that we've got this alternate version of Gamora where she hasn't had the character growth of falling in love with Peter, that might be quite interesting to see. Same kind of thing with Loki. Don't think I've got Loki on this list. It's too late now. Anyway, I do really enjoy her character. I just enjoy others more. We're off to a great start. I think I'm going to put her in B if it allows me to. Excuse me. Thank you. Next we've got Groot. Groot is just a sweetheart, isn't he? Like, he didn't even need to say more than 3 words and I'm already in love with him. So I think I'm going to put Groot in A. He's basically some of the comic relief for certain films. I know Guardians is a very heavily humour based film. There's a lot of humour in it, but Groot just provides the cute moments, the moments, the what the fuck moments where you get a severed finger. It's just Groot. He's just funny, so I'm going to put him in A. Next we've got Bucky Barnes. Buchanan. You guys, if you watch my videos, know that I love Bucky, but based on the MCU appearances, he's definitely going in S. He would have gone in S anyway. Because he, out of, I think, just looking at the list, the majority of the heroes here has had such a journey. Because he was the best friend, the villain, and then he's had a kind of redemption, not really a redemption, we'll probably see that in the new show arc. We've seen him grow. He was this happy-go-lucky, cocky lad, womanizer maybe, and then a young boy in the army, tortured, experimented on, this killing machine, and now he's trying to repent for all of that. fucking love Angst. He's going in S. Cannot wait for the new show. Okay, Rescue is next. Just based on Rescue alone, I think I'm going to put her in the C tier. I don't know if anyone will be D, but we've seen her for 5 minutes. Pepper Potts I love, but Rescue's in the picture. I probably should have put Pepper. Pepper would probably be in B tier, but Rescue, because we didn't get to see Rescue out in the wide open world, except for the final battle, she's going in C. Okay, Thor. I know I don't say that right, okay? I was playing Top Trumps with my, let's just say, brother-in-law. It's so much easier than sister's fiance. And I kept saying Thor. And it's like, that's not right. I know it's not right, but for the sake of quickness, it is right. You know who I'm on about. If I say that, you know who I'm on about. So, oh my god, why are you freezing? What is wrong? Do I need to call the doctor? Thor is just one of the main three that has had quite a journey. They've all had a huge journey, especially considering other characters that have barely gotten started. But I think I'm going to put him in A. He's a kind of the same like Bucky, I guess, in a way, starting off like this cocky son of Odin who thought he could take on anything, and then getting knocked down a couple of pegs and seeing life on Earth and Jane and stuff, then harbouring all this guilt because of Thanos. So A, I think. I actually am really looking forward to how he and Jane interact with each other in the next film. Natalie Portman has let slip that they are following the cancer storyline, which I didn't really doubt for a second. So I want to see how he reacts. Because Taika's really good with stuff like that. I don't know who's writing it, but Taika is really good with the funny moments, obviously, but he also has these really deep, impactful moments, especially in Jojo Rabbit. So I'm looking forward to that. Hulk. Little Brucey. I actually really like the Hulk in the comics, and I love the Immortal Hulk. So in the MCU, it's between these two. I'm looking forward to him in She-Hulk, because it's just kind of going to be him and Jennifer instead of this entourage of people, and he gets lost sometimes. So I think I'm going to put him in, although he's quite powerful. Maybe that's the next list, because I guarantee you there'll be a lot of S's. I think I'm going to put him in A, because he is an original Avenger. We have seen quite a lot from him, but there's still more to give, just like Thor. So A. I got you, buddy. Okay, one I'm probably going to be biased over. Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is my bitch, okay? And that sounded weird. I didn't intend for that to rhyme. I'm just going to put her in S, because I cannot wait for her to lose her fucking shit and wipe out the entire universe. I am here for it. I support your decision. They've all kind of been dicks to you. Let's get started. But she has so much untapped power that is going to erupt one day, and I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, Wanda's going into S because she is my child. Okay, Vision is next. Vision is a weird one because I would argue we haven't seen much from him, so I think I'm going to put him in B. He has so much more to give, so I am looking forward to that in WandaVision, but I haven't seen much from him. Like, if I was doing a list of my favourite Avengers, which I kind of am, I guess, I would probably put Bruce in S tier. I forgot what list I'm doing. What am I doing? My favourite Avengers. Bruce isn't... We got so many to do, and I've changed my mind on this one. Brucey boy, I think you're going in S. Next we got Hope. Hope is probably going to go in B. I don't really have much to say. She's cool, she's kick-ass, but she's not my favourite. Where's Scott? Let's do Scott next. Here's Scott. Oh my god, why are you being so slow? Scott's probably going to go in A. I love the father-daughter relationship between him and Cassie, and I'm looking forward to seeing that progress. And I just love how happy-go-lucky he is, even though he has these hardships. So he's going in A, because he is my dude. Tony. Tony is probably going to go... I don't know. I want to put him in S. We're going to put him in S. Tony is the godfather of the MCU, and that's not why he's an S. It's because he's just this well-rounded character. They've kind of like planted a solid seed, and it's grown. And I feel sick saying that. And then died. Wilton and died. No. Tony's forever going to be the kind of standard for the superheroes in the MCU, maybe even in other universes. I'm not just saying the DC universe, because they've really rounded the character out, and they've done this huge arc, and he's got over so much. He's still same old Tony. He's still selfish in some ways, but in others he's learned a lesson, I guess. So I think S tier for my boy. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is probably going to go in A. I love his comic book counterpart. We haven't really seen much of Doctor Strange. We've had one film and 2 little bits in the Avengers films. So I'm going to put him in A. Looking forward to him being in every single thing next year. And probably WandaVision. Looking forward to him birthing some twins with Wanda. That sounded weird. Helping her birth. That sounded even worse. And then bringing the multiverse together. Looking forward to it. I feel like also the whole parent thing with Wanda is going to make me upset, because I know they're trying to build the young Avengers, which is awesome, and Wiccan and Speed are super cool. I'm glad they're coming into it. But you've got to take them away from her to really get this ball rolling. I don't want to see that. Doctor Strange, don't be that guy. Don't take the babies away from her. Considering she's in your feature film, I feel like you might be the one to do that. Drax. I haven't got anything else to say on that. Black Panther. Black Panther is going in A. He is just awesome. There's like nothing else to say. He's awesome. He's the leader and protector of Wakanda, and he does jump to some conclusions that aren't solid, like the Bucky thing, but then I guess if your dad was just murdered, you jump to conclusions too. So A for T'Challa. Okay, we've got War Machine, we've got Rhodey next. Rhodey's probably going to go in B. No. A? B. I'm going to put him in B. I enjoy him. I love the friendship between him and Tony, but I'm going to use it again. He's not my favourite character. Okoye is probably going to go into B as well. She's just not my favourite character. There's literally no reason for it. Like S tier, let's just say all-time faves. Favourite. I like them. Shit. You know, I like these characters. Not just because they're not S tier doesn't mean I hate them. I feel like I should get that across. And Rescue's only in C because we saw her for 5 minutes. I know like those 5 minutes should really count, but they don't in this scenario. I think I'm going to put Clint in B, and this is a huge like depending on situation, because if he is really fleshed out in the Hawkeye TV show, you're going straight up, buddy, because I love comic book Clint Barton. He is such a cool dude, and like the banter with him and Bucky in, it's probably just called the Winter Soldier and Hawkeye, I love it. So if they really focus on him in the Hawkeye TV show, B. Although I don't know how they're going to do it with Kate Bishop, because they've added a family for him that probably didn't need to be there. So B. Quicksilver. I've always loved Quicksilver. Even though he was only in the one film, and this is probably breaking all my rules because all of these were like, or Rescue, I was like, she's only in it for 5 minutes. I'm putting him in A, okay? It's my fucking tier list. I really like Quicksilver, and I 100% believe he's coming back in WandaVision. I know they're on about Evan Peters. That would be kind of cool. Also confusing for some people, I guess. But bring back Aaron Taylor-Johnson. Bring back Pietro. Because I would love to see them interact. And Wanda can do that very easily if she's bringing back Vision. We shall wait and see. Black Widow, A. The computer's resisting me. What's happening? Everyone's going into A. Oh my god, it's froze. Okay, well, they were both going into A, so they've done my job for me. Black Widow. Black Widow is a boss-ass bitch. I fucking love it. Cannot wait for her movie. Should have been done way before Captain Marvel. I'm not going to get into it, but I totally will in a minute. She is just so vulnerable, and I love that just because she's this badass and she kicks butt and blah 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 blah, she has this side that's really dark and vulnerable and terrifying, and I love that. She should have been done before Captain Marvel, because Captain Marvel was marketed as the first female superhero in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I was like, excuse me, hold on, rewind. Black Widow, we've had Scarlet Witch, who else? Gamora. You know, she's not the first. She may be the first to have a feature film, but she's not the first. Shuri. Shuri's going into S anyway. I love it. I love how smart she is. And I love how she doesn't take shit. Like, when Vision was on the table and Bruce was explaining how they made him, and she was basically like, why did you not do it this way? Like, she's a smart egg. And she's going into S. Alright, Star-Lord. Star-Lord is probably going into B. I've just noticed that, oh no, Groot's there. I was going to say half the Guardians there. I love the Guardians films, don't get me wrong, but he's not my favourite character. Valkyrie is probably a B as well. Speed round this one, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I've never clicked like that before. I can never click. Just waiting for her to be fleshed out some more. Can't wait to see how she rules Asgard. Enough said. Cap Marvel. Okay. I know it wants me to put her in A, but she's going in B. Excuse me, she's going in B. Nebula. Come on. She is my baby. She is S. Karen Gillan is amazing. S. I think Rocket is going to be S as well, so that's 2 Guardians in the S tier. I just love that they can make me feel bad for, well, I'd feel bad anyway, for a raccoon, you know? And Nebula has been through so much. Like, from a character that was meant to literally die in the first film, I'm pretty sure James Gunn said that, to a character that is such an integral part of Endgame. Character progress, we love it here. S tier for those two. Peter is probably A. I love Peter. I cannot wait for the new film. They better bloody recognise that he is on the run in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Otherwise, what's the point? He's going in A because I love him. Cap and Falcon are both going in S. Because they're just... Captain America is an OG like Iron Man, and I love him. And Falcon is so cool, and yeah, I love him. That's my list, guys. What do you think? It's pretty bad. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, it would be a surprise to me. If you did though, please give it a thumbs up. It does mean a lot. Subscribe, because I do videos every single week. Next week is a pumpkin video. Oh my god, exciting. Should be excited. Click that bell if you want to be notified when that is uploaded, and other videos. I'm currently working on Punchline video, Hulkling and Wiccan, and a Damian Wayne one. I want to get into people's brains about why they hate that child. If you have an opinion about Damian Wayne, let me know down below, because he's a child. People really don't like him. So we're going to get into that. I'm not sure what else, but I'll think of something. If not, we've always got the tier list ranking videos. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you guys are staying safe, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone.